we both love living together, but at the same time we really value our own time.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, and today we're actually going to show you a bit around in our reality of living two people in the cabin.
But first I just want to say that the last time I posted a video here on YouTube, which was 1 week ago only, we were 750 people, subscribers here, and I don't know what happened, and now we're over 1,200, so hi and welcome. It's a bit overwhelming to have that many people watching, but thank you so much for being here, and yeah, welcome. My name is Kalle if you're new here, and
I'm Christine.
welcome to our place. Compromising on my dream as well.
Yeah. I
That's
totally
tough.
understand. Yeah, it's really tough. And also, we are together 24/7. What do you think is the toughest?
We just started this routine actually yesterday. By the first thing we do when we wake up is doing yoga. And the funny thing about that, and I want to show you guys as well, that I have no experience in this and I'm really stiff. And Christina loves yoga, but I don't, not yet at least.
You don't love it?
I don't love it at all. I'm so sore from yesterday. But yeah, I thought I would show you the reality of it. So yeah, this is it.
I just want to tell you guys that we're starting from scratch with this guy.
Beginner course. That is one way to start the day, but the day is continuing. And now I'm going to our neighbor's house actually, because we need to fill this one up. This is our water supply, and our creek or stream is just empty with water, so we have to gather it from somewhere else, and that's our really friendly neighbors. When I say neighbors, I don't exactly mean neighbors in the sense you might do. They live about 10 minutes away from our place, so it's a bit of a drive, but we have to have water, so yeah, that's our only option right now at least. So this water right here, it's actually from a thing called Kalle in Sweden. It's like a cold source. So it's straight from the mountain pouring down into this tap, so it tastes amazing, the same way our taste back home when we had it. And I just have to show you over here. This is where we get our eggs as well. So this is the rooster Olof. So we really enjoy getting our eggs from here. We eat eggs for breakfast almost every day, so really thankful to have these guys as neighbors. What are you up to?
I'm sitting and working.
Yeah, with?
I'm sitting and making myself ready for a client. You know, I'm a hormone therapist and sexologist, and she just sent me a big form I have to look through. And I'm sitting and writing an article to a Danish magazine named Krik about why women are changing through the cycle and when is the best way to date a man. So I'm sitting with all my candlelights and kombucha and enjoying my time.
While Christina is working, I'm gonna take out Tuss for a walk, and as soon as I touch this collar right here, she's gonna come jumping, and he's super ready. Come. Hey. I don't know if you can tell, but the camera setup I'm on right now and the audio as well is way different what I'm used to and what you're used to as well. But we have some major camera issues at home, so this will have to do for now, and the regular quality and the setup will be back in the next week's video. But I hope you'll be fine with this quality for this video at least. It's actually kind of a funny story that when I moved to the cabin, I actually thought that I was more of a extrovert, like when I was living in Stockholm and going to all these parties and meeting friends, and yeah, I was just busy all the time, and I thought I loved it. But when I moved to the cabin, I actually realized I enjoy my own time so much. I really value it, and being on my own just doesn't need to be just me. It can actually be with Tuss or with Christina as well. I feel like I can't really breathe if I'm busy all the time and being with friends. It's kind of funny when you think about it. I thought I was this person my whole life, and then at 32 I just realized I was someone else. I still love hanging out with friends and family, but the way I recover is out here in the forest, or just being by myself in the cabin, or with Christina and Tuss. But I get exhausted hanging around people for too long, and even if it's my best friends, it's just exhausting. Sorry guys. A few weeks ago still a lot of mosquitoes. A few weeks ago I uploaded a video called Trouble in Paradise, and if you've seen that one, you know we had major issues with both our electricity and water, and we still have the water problem. And I actually think I've found the problem. I'm out here way up in the mountains behind our cabin, and yeah, just let me show you. So yeah, that's the problem. The forest company has been here in the forest, just tearing it down behind the cabin, and yeah, this is the result. Yeah, down here was our stream before, and now it's just completely empty. They just left it here. It feels like a, I don't know, a graveyard or something. So yeah, we have to find us another solution for water. Yeah, it's a bit annoying to say the least, but I can't do anything about it right now, so I'd rather just focus on the positives. So yeah, and accept it as it is. So me and Tussa's gonna go head home to Christina and start cooking a meal. I just got back to the cabin and thought I was making a meal for me and Christina, but someone has other plans.
We go running.
Yeah, she's been sitting in front of the computer the whole day, so she just met me in the door with an enormous smile, like, we're going running! So yeah, we're going running.
And we're bringing you guys.
Yeah,
right?
Let's go.
Right now it's raining outside and thunder and lightning and just is so scared.
I've lived here in the cabin for 1.5 years. I thought I was completely fine, but you don't realize you kind of need someone else to share it with until they're there.
How was it to live alone here before I was in your life? How was life in the cabin?
It was good, but it was not at the level it is now. Like, it's hard to explain the difference because living here alone, I had nothing to compare to. There was nothing to, I didn't know I could have it better than I had it. This is gonna sound really cheesy, but from the movie Into the Wild, he's ending the whole film with happiness only real when shared. And I truly believe that because I thought I was on a really high in life. Like, I thought I had everything I needed here, but then you appeared from nowhere and just brought it to a whole another level. But that doesn't mean it's just easy. Even though you're super in love and everything is super cozy here in the cabin, that doesn't mean it's always easy.
Did you think you could find someone that wanted to live here?
No, not even close. It was so hard to even imagine finding someone that would be interested in this lifestyle. It's a bit different from what I used to live in, like in Stockholm. So, no, like not at all.
But the funny thing is, like, I didn't know I would live like like so simple as I do now. But I always have this big longing to get out in the wild nature, and not just countryside, but wild in the middle of the forest. I always think, okay, I have to like compensate. What is that? Like
compromise?
Yeah, compromise, because I would never find a man that want to live in the wild with me. That was really my fault.
Yeah.
Like, so I dated these guys that was not really up to what I really want to. Think, okay, now single forever, almost, and then I'll find my own house and do it myself. And then I found you, like.
Yeah, and my version of that is like, I thought, oh, I don't think I'm gonna find someone living here actually, that want to live with me here. But I was like, okay, I'll just get 14 dogs or something that will keep me company. So that was my backup plan. Yeah, it was a bit scary actually from the beginning, like knowing that I maybe had to compromise one day.
Yeah, and maybe move back.
Yeah, I would never move back to the city, but I would definitely move back to like, like a, what do you call it? Like a normal house, a villa. But that would be compromising on my dream as well.
Yeah, I
that's
totally
tough.
understand. Yeah, it's really tough. Now we're living together like this. We are together 24/7. What do you think is the toughest?
The toughest for me was actually in the beginning, like actually showing your true self. Like, because you're one version, I think at least, when no one is watching, and then you're one version with your family, one version with your colleagues.
So what are you doing when I'm not here? When I'm not watching?
I'm not saying that on camera, so. But I just think that was an adjustment, It was just me and Tuss from the beginning, and that was completely fine. But that's a good way as well. You pushed me in a good way. Motivate to be a better version of myself, I guess.
Something we were talking about, we have never worked so hard on our career, for example, after we begin to live together, because suddenly we want to be the best version as we can with each other, right?
Yeah.
And you inspire me. You inspire me so much. So I feel so filled up with inspiration. I want to work and...
Yeah, and like the funny thing is like, we have this really nice and quiet lifestyle, but at the same time I can easily sit 16 hours a day editing films. So
we could be so stressed. Like,
and that's part of it, I guess, because I really enjoy making these films. So I sit so many days editing, and I still love it. It's hard work, but it's so worth it. It all sounds really nice to live here, which it is as well, but at the same time it's really challenging living this tightly together. And what would you say is like the hardest thing?
I'm more thinking about, the hardest about living here in the cabin, actually.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking with you, of course, I think, we have the same struggles as most partner has. Like, you could be so fucking annoying sometimes.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
And we, because we together all the time, so we see each other's, as you say, we can't hide all this typical partner thing. We just plus because we see each other all the time. But I think we both really working together and be so close with each other.
It's a real process. Like, we learn something new about each other every day, and I'm just by her moving here, I've learned so much about myself. And that has been the most fun and most challenging thing as well.
But I think one of the most important things we both have been learning really fast, because we're so intense together, is like communication. Like, that is number one. And be true about what we're feeling. And I have a bit struggled with that, to be totally honest about what I'm feeling because I feel I have to be polite or something.
For us, at least for us, it's easier to just be as true to yourself as you can, because I have no idea what she's going around thinking if she doesn't tell it to me, and she has no idea what I'm thinking if I'm not telling it to her.
Yeah.
So we really need to be open about what we're feeling. Like, even if it's a really small, tiny thing, it's easier to just say it out loud than keep it in, and otherwise it just becomes this really big thing out of nothing, I feel.
So we talk a lot.
Yeah, we kind of have to, because we live here all by ourselves. We only have each other, so.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. It means the world to me that you're the world to me. Thank you so much for oh, it's so hard. It's getting so warm from the stove as well. Thank you so much for being here and watching the videos. It means the world to me, Christine, and yeah, of course, Tuss. I'm watching the analytics of YouTube almost, several times a day. And it's such a cool feeling that you're just dropping in from all over the world. And this is just our simple life here in Sweden, and we're just so thankful that you want to watch our videos. So yeah, thank you for this time, and I'll see you next week on the next video. Thank you.
Sorry.